Hi guys, and welcome to Bev Knows Best. Now today's video is on kind of a sober note, so if you haven't seen the news lately, or just, I don't know, haven't seen this story going around of what happened in Newtown, Connecticut, it's a very sad tragedy, and my condolences go out to all the families and people affected by this, but basically 26 people in Sandy Hook Elementary, including students and staff, were murdered recently by a gunman. And it's just things like these that make me take a step back and look at things around me and realize how much you tend to take, and I do this all the time, you tend to take people for granted, and you don't realize that what you're saying could be the last thing you say to them. And so I wanted to make this video basically as a step away from my normal videos, to pay respects to the families and people affected by this, and to just let you guys know what's going on if you haven't heard of it already. And basically what's the sad thing is 20 of those 26 people were students, and even the school principal was murdered. And in every way, this story just makes me disturbed, because it's just so sad. And so I just wanted to pay my respects and send out my thoughts and prayers to the families who are hurt by this right now, and who may never or will never see a member of their family again. And I just want to let you know that everybody in the nation, and even those internationally, are sending support and prayers and thoughts all to you, and that you're not alone, and that we all really do care about what happened. And recently too, in my own state, at a mall, I think it was in Clackamas, Oregon, there was a shooting as well, and 2 people died. And that's a much smaller scale shooting, but still, it just makes me realize how closely these things can hit. And you never think, oh, it's going to be in my town, because, my town's just a small town, nothing's going to happen. But it really does make me realize that I need to take a step back and say, meaningful things to the people that I talk to, and not just, think about what I say, basically, because, you never know when it could be, the last thing you're going to say to someone. And, it's really sad, because when I look at this incident, I think, what if that had been the children that I plan to have in the future? What if that had been my future daughter or son? And then I think back, too, and I think, what if that had been me as a first grader? And I just can't imagine what the students who survived are going through right now. So I'd just like to take a moment to tell them that, hold together, stay strong, and, don't forget that there are plenty of people in the world that love and care about you, but there are also people out there that are able to do such disturbing things, such as this shooting. And but just remember that there are plenty of good people out in this world, and we are all sending our thoughts, prayers, fundraisings, everything towards you guys, and we really do want to help bring Newtown back on its feet and recover from such an event. And I do know that my school is doing a fundraiser to send teddy bears to the kids from Sandy Hook Elementary. And I think that even though some people say, oh, what's a teddy bear going to do? Well, I think what it's aimed to do is to basically give a common, like, familiar comfort to the kids who witnessed the shooting and who were there and who saw such disturbing things. And it's just one thing to start to recover the wounds from such a tragic event. And so I think it's a noble cause. I know I'm donating towards the fundraiser, and I hope my peers do as well. I think it's one of the it's a really good fundraiser, and I know I just want to say, as a final sort of wrapping up, and I know I've said it plenty of times throughout this video, my thoughts and prayers and condolences are with the Newtown families, and I wish to you that, and I hope for you that you make a good recovery, but don't forget those who were lost. And you know, if that's what it takes, if it takes teddy bears, whatever it takes to get Newtown back on its feet and to recover the families and help them grieve, then the whole nation is willing to do that, and we are all with you. And that's pretty much all I've got to say. My heart goes out to you guys. Yeah, I love you guys.